Oh, another snowy day. Got about a couple inches overnight, which is actually a good thing because this drive gets pretty slick. Keeping the snow on it's not a bad thing. I may actually adjust my snow push on the tractor to have a little bit of a gap just to leave that layer of snow. We'll see how that goes. Had some visitors last night. Looks like may have had some rabbits. And away they go, off into the woods. All right, right now I'm gonna walk down, and we have a cow that she is due basically in the next day. I just want to make sure that she's doing okay and she's comfortable. Yeah, a lot of activity last night. Everybody trying to stay warm. Now we're gonna get a cold snap pretty quick. And anyway, where'd you come from? All right, so one thing I'll say about snow plowing for you guys that have done it, it's no new news, but for anyone who hasn't done it, hasn't pushed snow, you want to get your snow and move it as far back as possible. Do it the first time, and it may seem like it's overkill, but when you get as much snow as we do out here, moving the snow back is extremely important, because when this stuff freezes, it is concrete. You will never move it. So move it, get it out of the way, get it far back, and keep on piling it, because by the end of the season, that snow is going to be all the way back here. If you just move the snow back to the edge of the pavement, which is right around here, you've just created a curb, and that curb will not be treating your tractor or your implement very nicely. So, all right, so we're gonna turn on the lights for the birds. Hey gang, look at you guys go. I keep telling my daughter to move that water, or the birds keep crapping on it. The one thing we found, again, I guess we're talking about birds for a second, is turning lights on for the birds is a good thing, especially in the wintertime when they don't want to go outside. Birds need light to lay eggs. So, hey Missy, how you doing? This is Missy, and it's Truffle. There are 2 goats. Missy just had 4 kids, and that's what you hear in the background. So let's go ahead and turn on everybody. Get everybody going here. Get everybody woke up for the day. All right, so kids have to come out here. It is the weekend. They need to break up some water for the pigs. There's the 2 pigs. They've lived probably longer than we would have liked them to at this point in time. They're all right. They're about due to get butchered pretty quick. My son takes care of them. Here's the kids. They want their mama. They're hungry. Hey guys, look at you guys go. So we have 2 girls, 2 boys, and they're really friendly. Baby goats, especially when they're first born, they're pretty freaking cute. They got a good personality. All of them are pretty sweet. Hey, what's up, buddy? You're just over there by your lonesome. All right. So this is more birds over here. This is their roost. I have them kind of roosting up and off the ground at the moment. Birds do make a mess. All right, here's Evergreen. Hey, sweetheart. How are you? How you feeling? Yes. You're like due tomorrow, huh? Yeah. What do you say? You ready for this? This will be her first calf. So, and she's a Jersey. Aren't you, sweetheart? She's really, really gentle. So she probably don't feel very good right now, though, do you? So we have her separated from the other ones right now to kind of give her space and whatnot. My wife comes out and checks on her throughout the day. And even in the middle of the night, she'll come out here and just to check on her. So Don't crap where you lay. You don't know any better. And then, I don't know if the other ones are in here. Oh, they are. Hey, guys. So this is Lucy. She's a Dexter. And this is Slider. This was, he's a Dexter as well. He is, well, he'll be 2 years old in a month or so, a couple months. And he is her baby. When we bought her, we bought him at the same time. And Slider was her 6th calf, I believe. So Lucy's also pregnant. She's due in the spring. So Slider, hence his name, he'll end up in the freezer later on this year. And then hopefully she'll give us another heifer. So it's a mess in here right now. But gotta get everybody woke up. Next stop is to wake my kids up. Normally they're already up. All right, another thing too, I keep telling my kids this: don't get snow on the track to the barn door. It'll freeze, just like we talked about earlier, and you won't be able to open it. So they might have some work to do this morning to clear that out. Anyway, hope everybody's staying warm. If I come out and push some snow later on, I'm debating whether to keep this layer on right now. But if I do come out, I'll bring you all along. All right, snow continues to fall out here, so we're gonna go ahead and move a little bit of snow. Figure I'll take you along for the ride, at least for a few minutes or so, to kind of go over some of the things that I was talking about, some previous videos in regards to the snow push and how it works. You know, one thing I will say about this guy is that at some point I would like to get a back drag. And what a back drag is, it's basically, it's a blade or a bar that will go across from here to here, and it allows you to curl your bucket or your snow box forward and then drag snow back. So if you had to like come up to a door or something like that, you could take that snow and move it away. It's good for getting close to buildings and things like that. So I'm going to try to show you a little bit doing this one-handed, which should be fun. Okay, so for all you new tractor owners out there, especially when you're dealing with cold weather like we're dealing with here, you want to go ahead and turn your key to the halfway on. You'll see that icon, that orange one with the little squiggly. That's your glow plug. That's heating up your motor. So, all right, with that in place, I'm going to go ahead and start the tractor. Get her running, and hopefully you can hear me. I'm also going to buckle up for safety, right? Because got our tractor running. All right, here we go. We're going to go ahead and get moving here. I'm going to try to do this one-handed. Hopefully you can hear me. Hit the throttle a little bit. Actually, before I do that, so one thing that you can do, you can raise and lower the loader, right? So if you lower it and drop it to the ground and go forward like that, you hear that clunk? That releases the hydraulic pressure off your loader and it puts it into what's called a float position. That float position is going to help your implement, your front implement, float on the surface that it's on. So right now we're going to go ahead and float. Keep in mind I have no tire chains up front, so you'll see as we get moving, steering could be problematic. I'm going to go ahead and bump my RPMs up. Away we go. So that's what I'm talking about. I'll drop my RPMs down. You can see my wheel down there. I got a load up front. I'm trying to turn, but she's just going straight, right? So that's what I was talking about yesterday when it comes to trying to pick your track and go straight. Well, unfortunately right here, I have to make that turn. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lift my loader up. I'm gonna back up and kind of change my course and give it a go again. So you can see it actually does a pretty darn good job, right? Pretty quick, pretty efficient, assuming you can maneuver. But for all you folks out there that are looking for a way to move snow, that don't want to spend a ton of money on either a rear mount or a front mount snow blower, a snow push is a really good way to go. So with that, I'll let you all go. I'm gonna get back to work with two hands, put some gloves on my hands because it is getting a little chilly out here, and I'll see you on the next go. Merry Christmas, everybody.